The winner of our match here was Tomoko Miyazaki. Woman of the moment, I think, for which clearly loves her too. So 70 centimetres tall from the southern part of the country. 21-16, 21-8 on her return. Second last year, bronze in 2022. Asian champion in 2015. Runner-up to Han Yue in the final of the Edrisinger of Ռ차녹 to get us going here. Winning her opening match against... She said she was nervous but happy to be back after winning the Olympics and trying to adjust to the conditions.
The negative of that can be when players are playing 30, 35 tournaments a year because correct is it, or how fixed is it, or what condition is it actually in? This is a question no one knows but her. She's obviously got the big strapping on.
It's about a year ago when that all kicked off at every final she was in.
Yeah, she literally was.
And then there was real danger. She wasn't even going to be at the Olympics, and then was she going to do well? In the end, she did it all. She had a lot of time off in Paris, but she needed time to recover from her injury, which she says, by the way, is not 100% there yet.
Pretty much, but then on the flip side, she had the Olympics, the big be-all and end-all, and it's that fine line of doing the right thing, but also playing enough tournaments and getting yourself in the position that you're feeling comfortable with your playing ability. Experienced player, very calm, composed, moves the shuttle around well, fantastic defence. Often I do see when An Se-young plays a player of a high calibre as Ռ차녹 is, she can sometimes start just a little bit slow.
Never won. An Se-young got to a final in 21. Missed out last year because of that injury.
Where to put the shuttle, and she does it so easy.
Ռ차녹 has 1 year before, in 2017.
Brilliant from her. Now have 4 lady singles players of a very high level, and she's from Thailand, but I think that's from her.
Yeah.
She's one of the older players of those 4, and they've all come through from seeing her success, and almost she's an inspiration over there of what she's achieved.
Absolutely.
She was one of the players that transformed badminton.
World champion, yeah.
And he even commented, sorry, he was inspired by her. And this is, it's amazing when you hear these things, and all the top players around the world. I'm sure An Se-young is going to inspire the next generation of ladies. Absolutely. Not because their mother or father played, or brother or sister, or something like that. In regards to just have a go at badminton. You never know what you could become from it. If you enjoy playing it, as Ռ차녹 obviously did, and she obviously excelled, it created a phenomenal player. But there's so many other players out there that started in different ways. The young kids out there.
3 points now. She's chipping away at that lead. An Se-young.
Pushed it wide.
So 4-point lead then for Ռ차녹.
Play. Service over.
Isn't it for An Se-young? Yamamoto last year. And she's in it.
A little bit. I mean,
right to left, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make it sound like the drift is so extreme that, you know, it's too difficult for the players. They're all of a high enough caliber. You know, we're talking about two of the very best ladies singles players here, and they're fine with, well, not fine, but they can handle the drift. It's not, I wouldn't say it's affecting them to an extreme degree. The most integral part when there's a drift is you have to adapt your tactics. You have to play a different style. You have to be ready for something that maybe your opponent does differently, or you trolling when you are below the tape, as in the white bit of the net. That's the hardest bit.
Oh. Oh.
Challenge,
An Se-young.
Few discussions have been had with An Se-young. Relaxed does she feel out on court is the question I'm not sure of. You know, how she said she's obviously really happy to be back playing, and I just see a little bit hesitant here today.
Oh,
over the last, whatever it is, 6, 8, 9 months, she's definitely up to her level again, and we're brilliant. Her teammates as she went on, Katatong in the quarterfinal, kind of monster game, 23-21 in the final game. Shot here, you can overthink it.
Couple of points. I missed it, but I got to spend time with my family and friends and do the things I like. Like having Korean barbecue.
From 20 to 35 tournaments a year, which is pretty much non-stop. You don't get to see your family, your friends. You don't get to do normal things because it is relentless. But that's the commitment you make as a professional athlete. Defense is so good. Control there. Great pickup. Yeah, that's just too.
Allowed to do. From the start.
17.
But she is playing a player who's in form, Ratchanok, and a player who's got so much experience.
Right. So at the start of this year, that was the last match that they played at the India Open. Ratchanok won the first game 21-16, and then An Se-young won the next two. 21-13, 21-16. And then Ratchanok again won the first one, and then An Se-young reeled off the next two, 13 and 12. So they've gone to 3 games. And both times, Ratchanok had won the first game.
Opponent by making them move, twist, turn, stretch. Not the most attacking of players.
No. microscope now, isn't it? And that's not easy.
No, definitely not. You know, a player who was world #1 for so long has almost changed the game slightly as any player of her age, you know, showing she can pretty much complete badminton at 22 years old. And now some of the... you're expected to win every single
That's the default setting.
Yeah. Hard. I mean, she's obviously kept a lot of things that she had concerns over quiet for so long. And then only after the Olympics, she could maybe allow herself to express her opinion on a few things. Wow. Yes, she took it quite high. I mean, this shot set up the rally. She plays it so nicely. Not really an injection of pace from either player.
End of her career, though she did recently say she's going to try for another years.
Yeah, she's only 29.
Yeah.
So she seems older only because she achieved so much success at such a young age.
17, I think she was. Well,
will retire earlier because they achieved that at a younger age. Some players will play. Good example of that is Anders Rasmussen in the men's doubles. He's achieved the phenomenal success that him and Kim have slightly later, so he's, you know, managing to play for a longer duration. Success at a young age.
Defies
going. He is an icon for many. Defies all rules.
Ռ차녹, and she wants to enjoy what's left of. Doesn't have any high targets. She says she's going to try 2 more years and then aim for the Asian Games in Nagoya, Japan. Wants to keep healthy and not put pressure on herself anymore. Wants to smile in every situation.
Finding that key is difficult for a coach, but I'd say it's one integral part for a coach. A coach has to find a way of trying to work with the player to make sure the players are happy and comfortable and enjoying what they're doing. You don't want them to go into training with a frown or a coming out with a concept of why put extra pressure. She's achieved so much. You know, she's a phenomenal player. These however many years she's going to play for, if she can do her best to just enjoy it and enjoy the whole experience, she will play well, like she did last week, the Arctic Open.
Yeah. For a couple months, you've had a lot of scrutiny around you. You've had an injury which you're not 100%. There's a lot of things not in her favour at the moment.
Yeah, and this is the thing in reality, when you add all that up, how on earth are you supposed to play to your highest level? You're not going to. And I think it's hard to not notice and not mention. There's obviously a disconnection between her and her coaches. When we're seeing the intervals, there's not a team, as it were.
Yeah.
The ball and so on. She still could find a way to win this. It's definitely not
by the horns on that far end.
Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't say it's happened yet. Now,
no.
Full credit as well to Ռ차녹.
Exactly.
It is going to be enough to possibly sneak this second game, but you can never write off a 22-year-old who's pretty much completed badminton. A lot of unanswered questions there.
In Macau, when it was 1-1, gets happy on her left ankle, which she says has hampered her form and confidence. Feels it's the right call at the moment.
Our problem is, even if it's a minor operation, it's still, and it really knocks if you're on a run or the momentum. And it's trying to manage it as best you can. I'm pretty sure you could speak to almost every player on tour right now, and
they would delay it.
There'll be a lot. There'll be a lot that inapperfecate a bit.
Did you have that sort of choice as well, ever?
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, I was quite old when.
Yeah.
Also, for me, I was a doubles player. I didn't want to let my partner down because what they do when you're out for 6 months, 3 months, whatever it is, a year, however long it could be to recover. Wow, there's the player everyone knows she can play like.
Wow, that travelled up.
But she's in crazy trouble. As in, you're going to make it maybe one out. Maybe.
Just feel like things are going with her right now, RTS.
No way. This.
Yeah, this one is, I'm afraid for her, going to be the player here.
Yeah, she's under, you know, triple the pressure she's normally under, I feel. She's under a lot normally, being obviously she was world #1 for so long.
Yeah, it's that fighting spirit that's also endeared at so many fans.
Exceptional lift.
Please welcome the technical officials, board #3.
The body attack. Really short serve there from RTS.
Mixed doubles. From Denmark, and Houston, and
Play.
You know, I don't know. RTS, it's not that she's capitulated, but I do feel just quite a few unforced errors in these last five. Yeah, again.
Play.
She's dragged herself back into this, Unsa Young. We saw how well Lu Guangzhou did in the last game. We've seen most of the players having to really try and change things up. Unsa Young will be on the so-called preferred end.
If I'm honest, this is more down to RTS than Unsa Young. Just because, say, third or fourth gear, but she's kind of stuck in third or fourth gear. Whereas RTS at times has looked really good, but then at times I feel like that. Yamaguchi's playing well, but if RTS pushes it too much and tries too hard to win the point and then gives her points, just obviously makes it even easier for Unsa Young.
Ball.
23-25, but it was 16-5 in the third when she had to give up.
70 point up, I felt she kind of had the momentum.
Yeah.
And I think she just changed everything she was doing, and too extreme to try and win the point. It was almost like she could see the light at the end of the tunnel and tried to grab it too early.
Anse Young has really picked things up, and she's still got to go up the other end. This is no Supanida. Be like the Thai national championships for her. 3 Thai players in a row.
Yeah, and this is the thing with Thailand ladies singles now, they're so strong.
This is...
She played the rally so well, she put Ratchanok in so much trouble.
Oof.
Time on the shuttle, and she has got so many weapons.
She's won 3 of the last 4 points, and this looks
exceptional.
Yeah, so that's going her way at the moment. Oh. Oh, with this last, what do you want to see from Ratchanok here?
It's controlling when she has this opportunity, but in regards to, I feel like the game's up to her in regards. Yes, she has some exceptional prowess, power, you know, control, skill, touch. But at times, I think she just overdoes it, and she gives Anse Young a cheaper point. That's just really well of the players that are top match. And
12, 8. Eight. 13, 8.
Yeah, 100%, and especially Thailand.
Thailand.
Who's a national. She's inspired the next generation. Now, it's not just obviously just her, it's everything that's been done in Thailand, but she's inspired the ladies singles generation to come through. And
amazing to think countries like Japan, China, at the moment overshadowed by Thailand.
more exciting each week almost.
Can't count how many times that's happened today and yesterday.
Giving any gifts of any sort away to her opponent. First game, and that's just a really good shot length on the lift. This is the prowess that Ratchanok does have. She just struggled to be able to use it in this third game.
Looked in some trouble earlier, as Chris mentioned.
She manages to find this extra something, and
absolutely,
and it normally comes with experience. But she's 22.
Oh, what a win. Her reaction at the end of this. And So Young. There's So Young with the win in the end.